Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Vol Report. It's Andrew Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com, welcoming you to our Morning Vol Report. Check out our blog. Also, check out, we've got a lot of stuff coming vis-a-vis VIX, markets in Vegas, at, I guess, the latest money summit out there. Again, check out our blog every day. So far, I think the blog's been pretty good. I've been having fun writing it again. And let's go now to really what's going on. Ultimately, I think really everybody's waiting for Apple earnings. There could be some opportunity there, mostly on a vol crush after earnings. That's kind of what I want to look at to see really if it's potential. As far as VIX goes right now, there is we're basically kind of hanging. We're hanging with the November future is, I think, kind of at least fairly priced. We have a little less than 2 weeks to go. We keep kind of diddling around sort of the 9 handle. I think after Apple earnings, we've got the new Fed chairman, I believe they've nominated. So there's a lot of stuff that's kind of come out, but right now we kind of need a catalyst. The catalyst to me will be Apple. Tesla we'll look at in our chat room today as well. So are there a lot of trades in the vol products right now? I don't think there's much there right now. I think everything is just kind of fairish. If anything, you're kind of looking at a close probably next week or November. I would aim toward a 10 close for VIX. But again, there's not a ton in there right now as far as that goes. Tesla, I think the bloom is off the rose a little bit. The chat room today, they'll be looking for again, slow vol crush and just kind of the stock sort of sinking a little bit if we could ever get some options pulled up here. But it looks like live vol is not going to cooperate with me right now. Oh, there we go. We got some cooperation. We got some cooperation. No. All right. This is going to be the world's fastest vol report. Facebook is a potential trade here after earnings. I'm just having all kinds of data issues, so we'll see. I'm not getting any data whatsoever. So the vol is coming into the 20s. Again, I would look for some vol selling opportunities in there as well. Maybe time spreads, maybe some very short-term flies expiring tomorrow, something along those lines. But for the most part, we're sitting and just watching some of the earnings action. There's not really much to do in SPX. The last thing we do is tomorrow, most likely, we'll start looking at some time spreads again in here. Mostly, again, we get very low vol, and all these weekly time spreads have been paying pretty well lately. So, at this point, we're not going to stop. Also, tomorrow, maybe we'll look at GE. And again, Keith will be in the chat room today for Option Pit. I'll be in the chat room tomorrow. And with that, you guys have a good day. Don't expect much to happen until really after those Apple earnings come out. Everything's just kind of in stasis in a hold period. So again, really short-term vol selling opportunities, possibly aiming for tomorrow to crush that option. SPX, maybe NDX, time spread, something like that could look good as well. So that's all stuff that will be poked around in the chat room. Apple is this evening. And I think a real good vol selling opportunity will be tomorrow. All right. All right, everybody. Have a good afternoon. Oh, not the NDX Qs. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.